While we wait for Lorwyn, we've got a power cube. I am so seriously so excited. So excited. But got a couple of cube drafts left here to go. Let's get into it. Now, man, what do we take here to get things going? Palantir's really interesting. Tezzeret's really cool. Do I force the artifact thing again? I mean, we could go Boros and just be Boros gamers. Balance is obviously very, very good as well. Palantir. Interesting. I'm going to take the Tezzeret, though. I'm going to take the Tezzeret. E-Witness is really good, too. Murderous Cut. There's the Bombardiers. I mean, this is just an insane Boros pack, right? Let's take the Tezzeret. We're here to have some fun, right? Here to have some fun. There's the Frantic Search, which is not bad. There's a Boots. There is a Boots. Dark Ritual, Marsh Flats. Remand action. Am I supposed to take the Boots with the Tezzeret? Maybe I'm supposed to take the Boots. Although it feels bad giving up Frantic Search, doesn't it? Let's take the Frantic Search. Now I'm probably supposed to take the Boots. Nah, I don't know. Nah. I'll take the Boots. I will take the Boots. Okay, what do we have here? Here's an Atraxa. Do we want to try to potentially... Is Atraxa going to make it around? Do we want to try to do the... We could try to do the reanimation thing as well. Dig Through Time is interesting. Mana Confluence is not a bad grab. Mana Confluence, I think maybe we just snag a Spell Pierce. I don't think Spell Pierce is horrible. Fatal Push is also not a horrible grab. Let's take the Spell Pierce. Keeps us pretty open. There's a One Ring and an Ancient Tomb in the same pack. Hello? Hello? Multiversal Passage is pretty good. Tribal Flames. There's the Image, which is pretty interesting. I'm going to take the One Ring because this just seems really, really good. Doing some artifact things here would be really cool. We're going to need a few payoffs here. We need a few payoffs. Hopefully we can see some Moxen. That would be awesome. Hopefully we can see a couple other lands to support that. But not a bad start. Not a bad start. Crabomination. There's a Nettle Cyst. Stock Up. Memory Jar. Memory Jar. I think maybe we just take the Stock Up. Or do we take a Bitter Triumph as some interaction? I like Stock Up here. I already do have the Spell Pierce. I don't know. Maybe Bitter Triumph is better. Nettle Cyst is also kind of interesting. I feel like card draw is always kind of important, so let's find a way to do that. Ooh, we could sneak attack. We got the Brazen Borrower, little Hollowed Fountain action, Wasteland, Stern Scolding, sneak attack. I could sneak attack. Toxic Deluge is great as well. Hollowed Fountain's not a horrible grab. I think maybe just Toxic Deluge here. Can work some interaction. We could try to do like kind of a control-y setup here. And blue-black's not horrible for what we're looking to do. I don't mind being in the reanimation side of things. I mean, we've got some good cards, that's for sure. I need a couple other targets, I feel like, for this. Okay, what do we like here? There's a Cliffs, there's a Wastewood Verge, there's an Explore, Proving Grounds. Fire Blasts. I don't particularly love it. Many of these cards. Really, any of these cards. I'm just gonna take a Verge here. Or maybe the Proving Grounds. Maybe this is better. Okay, we got an Otawara. Courier. I think Otawara here is pretty good. Nobody is doing the white thing. Alright, our first pack brings us back a Murderous Cut, You Witness, a Seething Song, Sacred Foundry, and a Breathing Pool. I like taking the cut here. I don't know if I'm going to play that. Let's see what else we get rolling around. Benevolent Rumble. I don't like the Rumble. I'm not too jazzed. I guess this Triome's probably pretty good. I'm going to take the Rumble, though. Look at the top 4, put a permanent card. The rest into our graveyard. Seems alright. I think we take a Dig Through Time here. What do I like here? We have Noble Hierarch, Quester, Witherbloom. Maybe Cankerbloom? Not too horrible. We're stepping into green. I guess this now, green and black, is probably worth playing. Alright. Probably take the Memory Jar here, or do I take the Grist? Maybe take the Grist here. That's pretty good. Grist is pretty good. Stern Scolding seems fine. And a Wit of the Reliquary. What do we have? Ooh, Vamp Tutor. Really cool. Lotus Petal. Lightning Greaves. Lotus Petal. Vampiric Tutor. Lightning Greaves. Or Reckoner Bankbuster. So Lotus Petal... I mean, I just feel like Vampiric Tutor's just that good, right? Yeah. Our Confidant could be cool in our deck. We have an Endstone, which could be cool in our deck. Preordain. Got a Bayou, which wouldn't be a bad grab. I feel like Preordain. We want the card draw thing. There's a channel. There's a Talisman. There's a Jace. There's a Metamorph. We could grab the Heath as well. Grasp is really good. I want the channel. Nah. I think we'll take the Talisman here. See if we can get some payoffs here. There's an Animate Dead. Bloodstained Mire wouldn't be a bad grab. Jace action, Shinobi. Life and Death. I'm thinking Animate Dead here as just a backup option. We can start looking at some... Okay, Pinnacle Emissary is just fantastic for our deck. We really need the Tinker is what we need. But Emissary is pretty good. We're going to need to start looking at some lands here. Again, now Tutor and Animate Dead is kind of interesting. We have like no creatures. We're like all spells here. Find a way to win the game. We have the Talisman. Got some fixing going on. Okay, there's a Gaia's Cradle. Interesting. Very Mastermind. I'm gonna take the Mastermind here. All right. Maybe the Barrogoyf. I don't hate the Barrogoyf. Triplicate Titan is a great card. And I think I'm going to take it. It becomes a Tinker target for us. It becomes a decent reanimation target. If we can get it to where it needs to go. Kind of like Faithless Looting here. Giving us some options. We have the Bayou, which is pretty good for us. Giving up a Bob. Archfiend. I think I'm okay with that. We need some blue. Need some lands to support blue. Okay. Do I want the Jace? I don't know if we play the Bahamut. Life and Death gives us another option here for reanimation, so got a couple of reanimation options. Pillage the Bog. Or a Talisman. Maybe take the Talisman here. I'm going to take a Fear of Missing Out. And a Preacher, I suppose. Alright, what do we got? Last pack here. Any power? No, but we do have a Tameo. We have a Necromancy. Talisman of Indulgence. Overgrown Tomb. Triome. Bone Shards. Man, this is tough here. I just think Tameo is that good. And we are still looking at the artifact thing. There's a Workshop. Could do the Vivi as well. Mystical Tutor. Polluted Delta would be really good. Is Workshop just good enough, though? Yeah. Okay. Wow. I mean, Archon of Cruelty. There's a Dismember, too, which is just so good. Batterskull, Thoughtseize, Undercity Sewers would be great. I mean, we have enough of the reanimation targets that I feel like that makes some sense. Which then probably means I'm not playing this. The key is going to be getting the items into our graveyard. Cauldron Complete. There's the Candelabra, Gobin, Recurring Nightmare. Steam Vents or Watery Grave. I think Steam Vents here. I think we do need some fixing. Let's grab the Steam Vents. I don't know if we play the Fear of Missing Out. Blood Crypt's an interesting grab. Fire Covenant's an interesting removal spell. Wan Shi Tong's kind of interesting. I think maybe we just fix here. It's just works our colors here a bit. Helps us out. Some fetches would be good. Okay. There's the Jace. Kind of like Jace for discard outlet. Not horrible, right? We could Treasure Cruise. We could Besiege you. Kind of like taking Besiege you here. Just as a utility land, we need the green anyways. Could take a theater. Should really like Dragon's Rage Channeler in this deck. Okay. Overgrown Tomb, probably. Sure. Glorybringer? I don't know. Might not end up play that. Edict, I feel like, is going to be pretty good as just another interaction spell. Give us some options. Yeah, I'll take the Gobin here. I think I can play this, right? Try to get some things into the graveyard. I don't know. Tania. Not playing that. Tireless Tracker. Okay. Well, we didn't quite put the artifact piece together, so I'm kind of thinking that's going to be the cuts here. Like Talisman, Tezzeret. Probably go. We want draw and discard a lot. Preacher can go. Pinnacle can go. Got our removal and our protection here. Got our reanimation spells. Some card draw action. Got quite a bit of card draw. Nope, I definitely want Faithless Looting in the deck. Maybe I can get rid of Stern Scolding. I think Spell Pierce is pretty solid. Preordain obviously helping us to look. Finding some stuffs. Talisman. I don't know. Do I like the Wit of the Reliquary? Don't need the Workshop. Okay. I think this is how we're going to go. This is just like dig. It's basically like self-discard to try to get to our reanimation spells here in Animate Dead or Life and Death is pretty much where I'm at. We have a ton of ways to actually get things into the graveyard. Tamiyo, Dragon's Rage, Gobin, Jace, Fear, all really, really good at that. Faithless Looting can help us out. Malevolent Rumble can also help us out. Pretty interesting. An okay little suite of removal here. Toxic Deluge, a little board wipe. Edict and Cut and Spell Pierce to do some timely things. Ottawar and Beseiju as well, helping us out. We have 3 really good targets for reanimation: Archon, Summit, and Triplicate Titan. So that all seems pretty good. We got a couple other just like good value creatures as well that if we run into like Boros, like Barrogoyf, Tireless Tracker, a couple of these cards can be pretty impactful if we end up running into those less fun strategies, I will say. Not that it's bad. It is very good. So I think we give this a try and see. I probably would feel better with one more reanimation spell effect, but we do have a Vampiric Tutor, so that can help us to get there if we need to do that. So really I can have like 3 copies of that, and we are able to see quite a few cards, so hopefully we can make this work. Let's get into some games. Okay, here we go. I feel like we can do this. I mean, turn 3, life and death into a cruelty? Seems pretty good. Rock and roll with the Tameo. Don't bolt this. Man. I guess that's better that than my fear. Sure. Ooh. I'll pay the 2. Let's get a fear. Okay. Sure. Yep. Sure. Oh, man. Sure. Or a steel cutter? Sure. Am I dead here? Oh, they couldn't find lands. Oh, that sucks. Enters tapped. Yeah, GG's. Okay. I mean, turn 3. Archon of Cruelty is pretty good. Sometimes that's why you reanimate. What was I supposed to find there? If that game continued, I guess I'm supposed to like Vampiric Tutor for something. All right, I got Animate Dead, the Channeler. I mean, this is pretty decent. And the Bayou. I think I pay the 2 life. Let's get the Channeler online. We just need a way to get something into the graveyard now. I will have surveil options. So there's a world in which I can like Lava Spur Boots. Black for the passage, okay. What are we playing here, friend? That first game just, I mean, makes you feel good, right? This is what the Power Cube is about, and some of my favorite games I've played have been these. What did we get rid of? Unearth here. Okay. We have the Kinker Bloom now. I think I'm supposed to just Lava Spur Boots here. I think I'm okay to ship that. Can equip this. Not gonna attack. It's got first strike. We'll give it a little ward. Quarry Steel Cutter. I've been seeing a lot of the black and red cards going as well. I can take some damage here. Not gonna block, of course. Okay. There's a 1 ring. Card types in your graveyard. The Seiju here then lets me Grist, which seems okay. I can then also One Ring, which seems pretty good. One Ring then lets me Surveil. I just need something to hit off of Animate Dead here. Now, of course, if they can double spell, I'm in a tough shape. I probably have to just take the damage. Got the Vergy. Discard a card. Feel like Kinker Bloom is the one. Like, another spell here doesn't feel great. Of course, getting Dragon's Rage Channeler to have flying. I mean, this is fine. It's certainly some damage. I'm just going to play the Beseiju, play the One Ring. Surveilling. I don't need the land. Activate. There's a land anyways. Can't attack. Okay. And an Air Temple. They don't have the colors to play this. They bring Lutri in. Sure. So again, this lets me mill. There's a Bob. There's another land. Gonna play the swamp. I think I'm supposed to Grist here. +1. Gosh. Yes, draw. Booster Tutor, that's cool. Okay, I have to survive this attack. And I think I can do the thing. Assuming Grist stays alive. That's key here. If Grist stays alive, I'm looking good. I don't think they can Booster Tutor. Yeah, they can't Booster Tutor and Lutri. Sure. Because the play here is to Vamp Tutor, then Mill, then Animate Dead. Basically finding Archon of Cruelty, forcing them to sacrifice, being able to attack with it, gaining the life, drawing the cards. And that seems like a pretty winning sequence here. Curious what they pull here. So we just have to survive. Grist just has to survive this attack. Is going to be the key. I don't even need the Dragon's Rage Channeler. What did they get? Overlord of the Baelmerk. That's pretty cool. Sure. Gonna mill? Sure. Yep. Pull Fear out. That's cool. Don't think they attack with Bob. Be surprised if they send everything. I just need Grist to survive here. Okay, let's block this. Let's block this. Yep. Okay. Sure. Sure. Okay. I want to play this. I want to vamp tutor. Mill. Animate dead. Wow. Oh my gosh. Okay, GG's. I mean, you have to put the animate dead on something, so anything you give me is gonna be great. Oh, that sucks. Sure. I mean, it's like I can do this. Attack. Wow, redirect lightning. Insane. I guess I'm supposed to do this. Yeah. The last card, too. Oh, that's so horrible. That's so horrible. Bowmasters. Sure. And I'm just dead here, right? Yep. Good game. The redirect lightning saves him. Crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. GG's. All right. Yeah. We can vamp tutor for one of our reanimation effects. I mean, sure. We have a reanimation effect. Goodness gracious. Yeah, sure. I mean, this is a turn 2 triplicate Titan. Savannah and a halfling. Sure. Oh, man. Sure. Sure. GG's. That was good. I'll give it to him. That was pretty good. What do I want to do here? I think let this come in tapped, and then I could just fear. Yep, still pretty good. That was pretty good. I'll give it to him. Folks have found the answers against my silly strategies. What's happening here? Am I about to just, like, get absolutely rolled here? Triumph? Sure. Okay. So I think... I'm wondering if I'm supposed to just do this. What I need is a better target for Triplicate Titan. The problem ends up being is that I only have the Animate Dead left. Artifact, creature, or enchantment. So Teferi needs to die. I mean, Tireless Tracker, I think, has to block here. These are just the elementals. I'm surprised they attacked with that, actually. This is a cool deck. I'll give them that. Hierarch, sure. So, I mean, I can Vamp Tutor, Faithless Looting. I can't do the Vampiric Tutor, Faithless Looting, and Animate Dead. Yeah, I think I'm just dead here is the problem. And then they have Teferi up that can just do that. And they killed this. Good game. Yep. Good game. Okay. I do have the Rumble. We have a Fear. I think we can try this. Spellbind. Just rock this. Bring this in. Sure. Maybe they're doing some artifact things. So I think just jamming this. Oh, I want to discard here. Don't really want to discard the land. I'm thinking Cankerbloom might actually be better. Now we have the Murderous Cut. It's not horrible. What is my opponent doing here? Let's rumble. I think we can take the Barrowgoyf. Gonna get in for some damage with the Fear. Then I keep that up. Now, here's the interesting thing. I can sack this to animate dead onto the Triplicate Titan. Or just end the turn. Keeping up Spell Pierce. I'm just like wholeheartedly not sure what they're doing. Sure. Sure. Now I'm thinking just Barrowgoyf. It's like a mana drain situation. This doesn't give it haste, right? Sure, brainstorm away. I'm like just so bewildered here. At the plays. I mean, this is potentially a lot of damage coming in, so something has to happen here. Seething Song, okay. We're making a whole lot of mana. 7. 8. Sure. Are they gonna try to mill me? Tendrils? I mean, I think they're just like dead here, right? Yeah. Okay. Listen, we could have animated dead and just did some other stuff there, but sometimes the beats and maybe the counting of the colors gets in the way. I don't know. Sure. All right, life and death. We have a Grist. We have a Jace. And we can go from there. I'm keeping. In Blood Crypt turn 1 here. In Jace turn 2. I like doing. Got a couple of draw discard. We can Overgrown Tomb this next turn to get Grist online. Let's Grist it up, baby. Well, that's sad. Yeah, we'll get rid of a swamp. And a tile on the Grist stinks a little bit. I think we get... Just have this going. I don't feel like I'm under any pressure, so let's just get that to come in. And turn. Just really haven't done anything. Jace is working towards getting flipped here. Edict will be really good if they just play a single creature. All right. So here's what's interesting. I can actually flip Jace here. I'm going to discard the Murderous Cut. I'm going to discard that. That flips Jace. I'm going to play the Mountain. That's at sorcery speed. Like, I don't really want to life and death the Bahamut. They just okay, they get some fish off of this. This is a very interesting game. Okay, I definitely want Animate Dead. So now I can Animate Dead this. Sure. Yep, that's fine. What do you got for a one ring, my friend? Let's activate. Ooh. Nope, we hang on to this. Because then we just start playing spells here. Sure. Stabob. Activate this. This is draw 2, discard 2. What do I want to discard here? Probably the Spell Pierce. And Gobin, maybe? I don't know, actually. Maybe it's just the forest. Because I can Channeler. Canker Bloom. This -2, -0. I can Gobin as well, or I can Lava Spur Boots. I think we just Gobin then. That gives us some blockers. Ace can continue to tick up. If we draw one of our big creatures, Gobin can help us discard it. Lava Spur Boots and some plays there can also do the same thing. Okay. Wow. That's awesome. All right, well, keep ticking this up. I say we draw here. Let's let this enter tapped. Probably messed up there a little bit. Start hitting here. Other runes. So Dark Confidant can't hit my Jace, which is good. They've got all the rafts in the world. This has been an interesting game. The key here is that life and death isn't good in terms of reanimation, so I need to look at 2, 4, 6, 7. I need to really just look at probably trying to hard cast something here. Tamiyo's gonna flip. Which is gonna be a really sick combo with Tamiyo and Jace. Sure. I can Murderous Cut on the Beza. Can delve. Those 4. Destroying this. I can... Faithless Looting, I suppose. Actually, I think I crack this. Making that bigger. I can Faithless Looting. Discard 2 cards. Two, 4, 6, 8. I hang on to a land here. No, I'm just gonna do this. Cameo gets to flip here. We don't attack Enderell. Sure, they can take out the Jace. I don't think I have any other Vamp targets here. I think I'm supposed to have gotten rid of the Titan. I didn't realize I had 4 cards left in my deck. 3 cards. Sure. I'm just dead here. Oh, Mind Twist. Good. Oh, good. Good. These are fun. They're not fun. Listen, I had a couple of times. There's 2 of those games that I am animating, and I'm getting in, and this deck was very good at it. Reanimation, I think the only thing that I would have liked having, in addition to what we had here, was 1 more reanimation spell, and I feel like if we did, just that extra little bit of redundancy ends up being really, really impactful. Because like Teferi popping my Triplicate Titan back really hurt that one game, and then my Animate Dead getting redirected was just like 2 just like so timely responses that if those aren't there or we have a little bit more in the tank, I think we win those games, and we're still rocking and rolling here. That last game, just couldn't find the answers, and honestly, I didn't realize that my life total was so low. So what I really needed to do was when I Faithless Looting again, I needed to put this in there and take the 9 damage and then equip Lava Spur Boots to it and get the attack in, right? Put 10 damage in, potentially end up killing them with another attack, assuming, again, they didn't have any way to interact with this. They had 4 cards in hand like the entire time, so they probably still had some kill spells for some of our reanimation things, but it is what it is. This was a cool deck. I like genuinely enjoy trying to do the reanimation thing, and this was a good one. I mean, Grist, Fear, Dragon's Rage, Faithless Looting, Jace, all great. Gobin, all great ways to find some opportunities for us to do some stuff. Maybe I'm supposed to stock up here. Spell Pierce didn't feel particularly great. Was hoping to maybe find some opportunity there. Maybe I'm supposed to go for some smaller reanimation things, like a Glorybringer could have been good to just hard cast those. But other than that, like I said, I thought the deck was pretty fun. Got some cool top ends. Arcana Cruelty obviously being great. Triplicate Titan, probably not the best reanimation spell. But again, it got answered in like the perfect way, because if this just then gets killed, I still have 9 power worth of power and toughness on the battlefield, whereas this getting popped back to my hand feels a whole lot worse. So that was fun. We'll probably jump into maybe one more of these, and then Lord Eclipsed will be here. We're gonna have some openings on the channel this week, so be sure to stay tuned, and we'll be jumping into some sealed and draft action as soon as that's up. Thanks for watching. As always, hit that subscribe button for us. We'll catch you next one. Peace.